Hello, my marvellous sausages! Now, starting on July the 1st, we're going to have these new type of engrams for the Rite of the Nine called Nonary Engrams. And I'm quite excited about these, actually, because they're going to be having lots of hand-picked cosmetic rewards that are from various years of Destiny 2. So this is only going to be available during Rite of the Nine, it would seem. Now, some of the rewards are newer ones, like Holo chips and stuff, but there's also some a lot older ones as well, which is kind of what's got me really excited. Right, okay, so starting on July the 1st, you can purchase Nonary Engrams using 350 Nonary Manifolds. And the Nonary Manifolds are these things here that you earn from doing the Rites of the Nine dungeons. Now, each Nonary Engram is going to cost you 350 of these, okay? So that's not too bad. And you can purchase up to 20 of them during Rite of the Nine. I don't know if you're going to get duplicates in it. You probably can, because you do get duplicates and things sometimes. It doesn't mention anything about that, so maybe you will, maybe you won't. So that's starting July the 1st. Then on July the 8th, players will be awarded one additional Nonary Engram each day just for signing in. Just be sure to claim it from the emissary here on Rites of the Nine World, yes. So what I thought I'd do is, I've been reading a Reddit post. I'll leave a link in the comments below, and I'm also on LightGG as well. I'll leave a link to LightGG too. Fantastic resource that. And they've got a list of possible things that are going to be rewards from the Nonary Engrams that they've pulled from the Destiny API, okay? So what I thought I'll do is, I'll just list them on the screen so you can see if there's anything that tickles your fancy and whether or not it's worth you, well, farming them, really. Remember, though, you can only get 20. It doesn't say if that's per character or not. I'd imagine it's 20 of all three, I'd have said. So first off, we've got an ornament for the Queen Breaker. It's this one here. It's called the Kingmaker. I've already got that one, actually. It's quite yellowy and quite, well, it's kind of fallen looking, really, isn't it? That one. There we are. So that's quite nice. So that's the, what was it called again? The Kingmaker. Next, we've got one for the Outbreak Perfected. This one's called Patient Zero. Pretty cool, that one. Looks like the Siever's just taken effect there. I couldn't find that in the current Ever store, so I had to find this one online in the LightGG library. Lovely. Next, we've got an ornament for the Dead Man's Tale. This one is called, I've forgotten already, Dead Man's Revenge. I absolutely love look at this one. It turns it really meaty look. Ain't it nice? Yes. Now we've got for the 1000 voices, it's called One Terrible Scream, which does look really cool. Unfortunately, I can't preview it in the store because it comes all the way back from Season 5 and it doesn't seem to be there. So this is why these Nonary Engrams are good, because some really, really old stuff is starting to turn back up again. So there we go. That's what's called the One Terrible Scream. Now this one's for the Ruinous Effigy, Exotic Linear Fusion. I love this weapon. It's so unique. And this is a really cool ornament for it. It's called the, what's it called? The Ashen Icon. Is that what it's called? Yes, Ashen Icon. And it looks really good. And I was just reading as well, I wonder, you know, if this is hinting at any possible sort of metas that are coming up. Because I was reading the Reddit post and folks on there are saying that could be one of the reasons why they're putting these things out there. Although we could be reading in too much to things as well. But anyway, there we go. Ashen Icon for the Ruinous Effigy. This one is called the Atropos, and this is for the Microcosm. Yet again, I can't find it in the Eververse database within the game, so it's not actually there for purchase at the moment. But that's quite a nice looking one too. Pity I can't see it animated. Sorry about that, folks, but there we go. That's life. Now we're moving off weapon ornaments and we're on to vehicles. And we've got this one first up, and this is something that I'm really going to try and get. It's called the Winged Wolf, and of course it's a hoverboard, or whatever you bloody call them. Look how nice it is. Go on, boost, yes, lovely. There we go. So that's the Winged Wolf. Nice. This one's called the Soul Piercer, and I think you'll have to agree it's absolutely gorgeous. In Season 11, I can't remember what Season 11 is off the top of my head, but look at this baby. It's a corker. Very nice indeed. There we are. That's a Soul Piercer. Or the Soul Piercer rather than a Soul Piercer. Then going all the way back to Season 5 this one is, and this one's called Ada's Lone Wolf. I've actually got this one, and look how amazing that looks. I'm going to pull this out of collections by gum because it looks utterly brilliant. Where is it? Come on. Where are we? There it is. Thanks very much. I'm going to have space. There's a surprise. Now, all the way back to the Forsaken era, and we've got this one. It's called Death to Kells, Season 4, actually. And there's that one. Yeah, it looks like one of those, or what do they call them? Like a fallen dropship skiff thing. Skiffs? Is that what they are? I can't remember. A little bit of jet engine-y there, but not too much. I know it's quite nice, that, actually, isn't it? Understated, yes. Now, this next one is called the Ariana's Vengeance. Now, this goes all the way back to season... What does it say? Hang on, season 1. And I can't find it in my collections in the game archive. So I've had to come back here to a Light GG to show you. But there we go. It was from Rites Engrams. That was the source of this one. So that's really old one. This one's called Sails of Osiris. So this goes all the way back to season 2. So it must have... And look at that. It's got like a torso on the top of it. Hasn't it? Like arms? Does that look like a Cyclops or something? Some kind of Vex thing anyway. Well, anyway, there you go. There's that one. Sails of Osiris. This one is called the Roach Vugh. The Roach Vugh. And this is from season 23, so it's not that old at all. And it's quite a leathery looking little number. Yeah, that's quite cool. Let's have a look at the jets. Ooh, does it go... Ooh, look at that. It goes... When you stick it. That's weird, isn't it? There's more effect on the newer ones, definitely. Anyway, there we go. That's one, the Roche. Then we move on to this absolutely atrocious, horrendous thing. It's the Skitter Scare. This came from... what do you call it? Festival of the Lost all the way back in season 15, and it really does creep me out. It makes I actually get tingles on my skin because of the movement. They've done such a good job on it. So that's pretty cool if you want to spin people out. There we are, and a nice green jet. And I also like when you go fast, look, the legs go behind it because you're going through the air. So a great one, that one, really, but I just can't stand it. It gives you the shivers. Another sparrow, and I couldn't find this in my collections anywhere. It's called Ira's Grace, and it's a very nice looking sparrow, if you ask me. It comes back from season 11, but I don't have that one. I wonder if that pairs up with the Soul Piercer, because it does kind of look the same. But anyway, there we go. Very nice indeed. Now, this one's all the way back from season 5. What's that? Season of the Undying, maybe? Anyway, this one's called the Bronco, Tex Mechanica through and through by the looks of things, and it's a very, very nice looking sparrow. It's really showing me what, because I've already got this one, and I never use it. Look at all the good stuff packed in this game, for goodness sake. This one's called the SK1 multi-band rover. Yet again, I don't have access to this, unfortunately, so here's just a still of it. But this goes all the way back to season 11. There seems to have quite a few things in season 11. But anyway, there we are, though. And it kind of reminds me of one of those AUX kinds of planes with the big radar scannery thing on the top. I'll wager that spins around. Yes, it's got a caster on the front as well from an office chair. Right, we're going to move on to emotes now, and I might be able to get a few of these as well. Look, because I've got some of these in my collections. This is Fist of Fury, this first one, and this one comes all the way from season 9. Looks like Season of the Dawn to me. Let's do it. Preview and... Nice. Now, this one is called the Iron Severance. Now, I don't have access to this in any way to show you any animations, unfortunately. All I can tell you is from in season 11, and Iron Severance is just, I think, it's probably from Iron Banana, innit? What do you reckon, eh? And same goes for this next one, I'm afraid, the Golden Age Dropkick. I have no access to this one at all. It was added all the way back in season 8. This one's called All 4 Barrels. It looks like it came in the 30th anniversary event here, and it's quite a beauty. Here we go. Excellent. Yes, I like that one. Here's another one I don't have. It's called a Sour Taste emote. I have no idea what this one does. It's an exotic emote, and it was added all the way back in season 11. I don't have this one either. This is called Commanding Presence. This is from season 11 as well. And by having a look at it, it looks like you're doing a Zavala over the table move with massive shoulder pads. That's quite cool. I don't have this one either. Some really obscure ones here. Well, for me anyway. Dawn of Invention. To me, that looks like it's going to be like the 2001, you know, with the apes and the bones kind of thing. Anyway, that came in season 11, so that's another one to keep an eye out for. Right, I've actually got this one. This one's called Chair Pop, all the way back from season 6. Behold the wiggly knee of uncertainty and edginess. Yes, there we go. Chair Pop. Another one I don't have access to. I've got loads of these engrams I'm going to be searching for. This one's called Cowbell. This is the exotic multiplayer emote, added all the way back in season 9, and you're whacking cowbells together. You know, I don't have as many of these as I think. This one's called Spring Showers, all the way back in season 8, that one, and I think, isn't it Sadness in Under an Umbrella kind of thing? This one, again, I'm afraid, that's the Galloping Knight. Now, this is the one from Monty Python where you got somebody who can come in behind you and click the coconut shells. So that's that one. Season 9 that was added in. I haven't got hardly any exotic emotes now I'm looking at them. Next, the Heartfelt Union. I don't have this one. Season 9, and it's a multiplayer legendary emote as well. It looks like you form a heart by touching your palms. Hooray, look, it's one I've actually got. This one is called Patty Cake, oddly enough. When was this one? I can't remember. Hang on. Enjoy the Patty Cake, season 10. And the final legend emote is this one, Whisper Sweet Nothings. That's season 10 as well. Go on, give us a cuddle. Aww, there's lovely. I quite like that one. Now this one goes all the way back to season 9. It must be Crimson Days because it's called the Crimson Shell. I don't have this one and I think it looks very nice. This one's called the Simulation Shell. Season 9 it says this is for. Is that right? Season 9, where are you? Yes, there we go. Season 9, so that's Season of the Dawn. It's quite a nice looking shell. It looks like an Avex bubbly milky liquid with weird Osiris stuff going around the outside. I like that one. It's a good one too. This one goes all the way back to season 7. I don't have this one, unfortunately. It's a drop pod shell. It's basically a Cabal drop pod shell. That's another one. I'm gonna get try of these 20 Nonary Engrams, definitely. I like all this stuff. I like that. It's good. Then we've got a couple of transmat effects. I thought I had these, but I haven't. Well, I haven't got this one anyway. That's the Warsat arrival effect that was added in season 10. But I do have this one. This is the Cabal shield breaker, and this is from season 9. Here it comes. Yeah, they are good. Now, the final two things we have are the new Holo chips, which makes you glow in a weird way. Now, I don't have any of these, so I can't preview them at all. And you can't preview them either from the flare menu, unfortunately. But you've got the Ardent Adoration. That was like the hearty kind of one. Now, these will give you 3 of these when you get them in a Nonary Engram, so you'll be able to use them 3 times. And then we got this other one as well called Taking Flight. Didn't that one give you wings or dragon wings or something? Yes, anyway, remember, only 3 of those if you do get them in your engrams. Look, I've just pulled out my Ada 1's Lone Wolf there. I'm going to be flying around in this one a little bit. Let's have a little look at how the shaders go on it. So there we go. There's all your Nonary engrams and what you're going to be having in them. Now, there might be more, perhaps, but I'm not too sure about that. There's only that that's surfaced on the API. So if you want to go and take a look for yourself, I'll leave the links in the description below. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you're after in that lovely lot. There's a good few things I'm going to be searching for. For me, this is more cool than the weapons, because the weapons are all going to be changing, aren't they, really? But these, you'll always have to make your stuff look pretty. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. A sausage hurt.